Hello and welcome back to Agrarian Guys 2! It's been a rough couple of days. Sorry there was no episode yesterday. I had slight issues. A power cut which corrupted my entire 30-minute video. And the world! So I've had to reload the world from a backup, which thankfully worked quite well. And here we are. I've done a lot of prep to try and get us back on track. So without further ado, let's go look at some of the stuff I've done. You'll notice the machine bay's been sort of taken down and moved. It's using more powerful flux ducts, which carry more power. It has this solar panel here. I have not shown this. Trying to remember what I did and didn't do in the last video. And here I've taken down the metal processing. All the metals now go into a trash can because we don't need them. And all the stuff from downstairs comes up and into this chest. The nuggets, anyway. Everything else comes up and into this chest. And then gets pulled out. Here into the rightful place for the diamonds, emeralds, redstone and lapis. And here for the metals. And I've added a barrel up here for Invar. So, all the stuff that comes up as nuggets, because there aren't plants that grow ingots of those things, they come into here, through the auto packager, into here, and then out into the system. And I have swiped the redstone furnace from in there. I have upgraded it to resonant, so it will go faster to do a few things I needed to do. Also, I have added more levels onto our smeltery. This means that it now holds and processes 36 things at a time instead of 9 and holds a lot more liquid. You'll see there are currently 92 ingots of electrum in there. It wouldn't have been able to hold that before. So, let's get to work, shall we? First up, the barrel situation. Now, barrels are getting a little bit full. You'll notice the rotten flesh is already full and is spilling out into here, which is not good. So we're going to fix that. What I have here are some upgrades. These give upgrade slots. I need 2 upgrade slots, which means I need 2 structural upgrades to use a void upgrade. Deletes excess added items once the barrel is full. So, if I come onto here, have to shift click. You'll notice it's changed colour because I've put an iron upgrade on, and now it will void. So if I take all of that rotten flesh, it's all voided. And we're going to put this on all of the barrels. I'll quickly show you how these are made. Planks and fence for that one. Iron and fence for that one. Pistons and obsidian for that one. So, now you know, and knowing is half the battle, as they say. So we're just gonna roam around a bit. Oh, spook me. No, I need that one. There we go. Right. There we go. Now I get all of them into their irony upgrade. What I can do after this, if I want to, is add a storage upgrade as well, so they will hold more before they void. That's not really necessary yet, and it's bloody expensive to do. So it's... whoa. That was the wrong button. It's not very high up my list of priorities, I'm not going to lie. Okay, now I just need to void them all. So yeah, what this is going to do is prevent overflow on the system. So nothing will jam because it's full. It's very nice. One thing I'm a little sad about is the lack of Yellorium. there's not much I can do about that right now. You may also notice there is a crap ton of silver compared to everything else. I may have spent some quality time with some fertilizer, if you remember, made from apatite and sand. Like, an entire stack of apatite, and force grown a lot of silver ingots. This will become very useful later in the episode, as you'll see. Next, we're going to put these tanks to use on a real crafting bench, not that. So, as you can see right now, it holds 8,000 millibuckets. That's 8 buckets. 1,000 millibuckets to 1 bucket. If I upgrade it with 4 ingots of invar, it holds 32 buckets. Very nice. Thank God the rain stopped. There we go. 32 buckets. And if I upgrade it again, 128 buckets. And if I upgrade it again, 512 buckets. Which is very nice, because this means we can not need drums to collect lava, for example, or water. This one isn't going to work quite so well. You notice down here I've set up the igneous extruder with the drum of lava we had down there. And what this is doing is making obsidian for me, but it's out of water at the moment. You'll also notice the sprinklers have gone offline. That's because the aqueous accumulator isn't there right now, which is something we're going to go fix. So, up we go. The reason the aqueous accumulator isn't there is because we're upgrading some machines. I have here the core machines that are going to be crucial to the running of everything. Let's start with the aqueous accumulator. If you remember, it is an electrum gear and some invar to get up to hardened level. I also have my magma crucible, my fluid transposer, and my induction smelter here. Then next level is signalum with hardened glass. So let's get them all up to reinforced level. And last is enderium with silver. And isn't that just beautiful? You notice I also have a set of augments ready to go. So, induction smelter can go there. See, it's filling up rapidly with power because of the sheer amount that's being stored here with the amazing solar panel. It doesn't even generate that much. It's 128 RF per tick, which is roughly 20 ticks per second, so that's roughly 2048 RF a second, which these can burn through very easily. Next, we want to set up the magma crucible and fluid transposer, and last, the aqueous accumulator downstairs. But first, let's put the augments in. Bother. There we go. There's that one. That one. That one. That one. So now they are going to chew through power when I decide to trigger them. However, this doesn't use power. So I'm not entirely sure if it's even going to work. Let's find out. Nope. It's definitely fucking working. Huh. Go figure. It is definitely having a crack. So, that was everything I had prepared. Thanks for watching, guys. Kidding. We're not done yet. So yes, everything is in readiness. These machines here. However, this one beleaguered solar panel, you can see it's already drained. And my machines are full, but the flux duct system is empty. And for that, we need to start looking at a mod called Solar Flux. Now this is what that has at the moment. A solar panel 3. It's not the greatest thing in the world. You'll notice we can get all the way up to 6. 1 second. Sorry, I just had to cough up a lung. The 6 produces obscene amounts of power. However, it requires 4 3s. That's the 4. The 6 requires 4 5s. This requires 4 4s. 4 3s. 4 2s. 8 1s. So, if we look at our book, I've completed a quest apparently. Topiary grass. Right, I found an aubrey bush. Apparently. Oh well. Sure. Let's pop you down as well. The little essence berry farm over there. And eat a brain. And the thing I was going to look at. Look at power grid. We need a solar panel 1 to get a bit of redstone. If we look at for the hoarding, however, we need 300 of them. I'm not gonna lie, they're expensive. A lot of wood and redstone. So for 300 of those, it is... I hate the system. Right. Go dump our redstone. Right. We need to knife 4 off of each of these. Right. That is 300 redstone in there. We need 1,500 planks. Now if we halve that, that is 750, and if we half that, that is 375 pieces of wood. Thankfully we've got that in abundance. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's 300. And then I need 15 more. That is 300. 60 and 15 is 375, which will make 1,500 planks. And then, my friends, comes the tricky part. We need 900 mirror. Means I need 450 silver. 256. That's 512. That should be 450. This is the part where you really need a calculator or a barrel. That should be 450. And then, my friends, I need 1,150 glass. Now you're gonna see why I made this white so powerful. Right. 16. Fuck it. Right. 128, 256, 512, 1024. Right. If I take 24 off that. So that's 1,000, then I need 150. That is 128, which means I need 22. Now, all this, I'm gonna pop this off for just a second and shunt it down here, because we're going to use some dirty tricks. Redstone. Well, we're going to use a dirty trick, rather, not some dirty tricks. Just a single dirty trick. Get some warp item ducts up in here. And a couple of chests. Okay. You can probably guess what's coming. Output. Input. New. In top out right. Go nuts. Gonna slow down as it runs out of power. But it is going to draw on all of this power first. You'll see this flux duct system has over 1 million RF stored in it. And it's being supplied with the 128 per tick from this. And it is going through it at a blistering pace. Not blistering enough, but a blistering pace nonetheless. And so, as it goes, we can start getting things made. I don't have to submit these, do I? Oh, I do. Well, shit. Hmm. 36? Maybe 37? Yeah, 37. That's not too bad. So yeah, this is looking towards much, much greater expansion of the power system. Soon I may not even need lava. Now, this is all very, very expensive stuff, as you can tell already, so we're not going to dwell too much on it. If we look at Sky Farm, we could get the milk bucket one, but that's a pain in the bollocks. Tink Toys, we can't quite finish that yet. Although we could do the steel. Doesn't unlock anything though, which is annoying. Storage Wars, there are things in here we could be doing, right. Infinite Storage wants a deep storage unit. Whoops. This is something we can be looking at. Want some plastic sheets. Easy. Let's grab the pieces for this. Quickly burn some of the pulverizer's power off. You notice we've already drained what power we had in the system. Quite easily. So these cells that I'm making, I'm not going to use for the quest. I'm going to use them for personal things. Anyway, here we have the induction smelter. If I put lead and obsidian into that, out comes the hardened glass we used to have to make in the smeltery, and now we don't have to, and everything is glorious. Slow as balls when there's no power coming in, but we'll fix that soon. And so I troll over here, and the next thing it wants is some electrum. Well, as you saw earlier, there were 92 ingots of this little bad boy in here, because I'd taken some out for gears. You can see that this tank is filling up rapidly. If I go downstairs, the water one is probably full, which is good because I have a use for it coming up shortly. Excuse me. Rude. So, let's dot the electrum on there, and out it pops. Okay. That gets the resonant energy cell frame empty. And I need 4 reinforced strongbooks. Mother of God. Alright, I need chests. They're not bad, they're just annoying. Huh. Okay, so I need 3 more of those. Am I out of invar? Alright. All hardened. That one. That one. And that one. There's our reinforced strongboxes. And there are 4 deep storage units. Deep storage units can store a massive amount of items, but only one type of item. Gets me a creepy doll. Did I? No, I didn't. I'm sure I didn't. Yeah, that will hold a stupid amount of stuff. No, can we go back to the quest screen? Hang here. Let's see, there's the plastic tank. That's an easy one, let's do that. It is literally a tank made of plastic. It's not the most difficult concept in the world. Holds 4 buckets. It's cheap, it's nasty, it's done. Got a little potion vial for that. Yeah, a storage upgrade times 3. It's 3 storage upgrades. Each of those needs a barrel and a piston. Just so happen to have that lying around. There we go. And we've already done the structural. And that gets us a Mark II. We've already done the Void upgrade. That gets us a Mark III. Now, we should go see what we want to be able to store more of. I think if it's going to be anything from here, it's going to be ender pearls. But we're not even close to capacity. So what I'm actually going to do, and this is going to surprise a lot of you, is I'm going to quickly whip up one of those. I've already got one of these applied. I'm a moron. I'm going to apply the Mark II and the Mark III. And the storage upgrade. Now it'll hold 4 times as many items. And it still has 4 upgrade slots left. So I could go further if I wanted to. We look, this one takes up 9 slots instead of the 3 taken up by that. And now we've got stupid amounts of cobblestone. Of course, I didn't have to do it that way. I could have used a deep storage unit. You are quite right in thinking that. Anyway, a bag. Wants a grey bag. My soul tears in two every time I put in that recipe. Huh. Alright, let's see if we've got the flowers to pull that off. Up. Ow. That's light grey. That's kinda frustrating. Alright, we'll do it the hard way then. Thankfully, grey dye can be manufactured, as you'd expect, from black and white. And then we want some wool. Which is pretty easy to do. We grab some of the metric poop ton of string that we've been collecting from spiders. And simply dye the wool grey. Okay. Needs a chest. We are looking at storage wars, so I'm just going to make a batch. Now we have a grey bag, and that gets us a brown bag. And unlock these two. Next up is a satchel. 3 leather, a wool, and 2 tin. I don't know if we can do that. We can. Fantastical. Gets us another satchel. And I need a digger's backpack. Again, pretty simple. Done. We will take a miner's woven backpack. The ender tank is a pain in the ass. And not really. I've never used it. That's how depressing it is. I'm looking, none of these have particularly good rewards. Might start looking at a different one. Let's do this. Wants a hardened machine frame. So that is this. We are missing an electrum gear. Fear not, for we have electrum coming out of every orifice. Let's cop hold of that. Oop. There we go. On hardened machine frame. And yeah, you can see where this is going. So can I. So let's do the pulverizing thing. You notice that has filled back up. The redstone furnace is completely powerless. Because something else has clearly reached... Oh no, it's night and there's no power coming in. My bad. We want this redstone. You see how quickly it blasts through that. And... get that. And because I already have a funny feeling where this is going, do that. Just looking at a bit of maths. If I put this, it is only 4. Fantastic. One thing I am going to do is speed some things up a little. So, if I get that, scroll down a bit and find my spare seared bricks. Gets me a seared tank. Should be familiar. We use one every time we go into the smeltery. But this one won't use lava. I'm just gonna pop that out real quick. Did just vent all the electrum we had in there. That wasn't my brightest moment. Gonna put that down in its place and add blazing... Oh, it didn't vent the electrum. Oh, that's nice. What I'm gonna do is install this as a backup when we run out of pyrotheum. So, you'll notice how slow it was with lava. Well, here we go. It is blitzing through the stuff. We are just gonna boop that down, say there for now. Already have the signal in. And there's the Enderium. Because it is going to ask us for that gear, you know it is. It'd be stupid not to, really, huh? Grab some silver for le system. Make the reinforced. And make the resonant. So this is the alternative to upgrading it the old-fashioned way. A machine, that is. You can just build it with the better machine frame. Which we'll do next time we build a machine. Let's see, it wants a sawmill. Well, the machinist's workbench. Another fairly crucial element. Keep a small stock of copper in here. Now it's missing a crafting table. And some paper. Now, excuse me. Paper is something I'm going to go quickly deal with. You'll notice I have brought currency. Is in fact one gold ingot. And grab a going to borrow a piece of dirt from the farm for the moment. Apparently I have none down here. We are going to grab some bone meal. I'm going to grow the shit out of this tree. Paper bark, true to its name, as paper or bark. If I was being more careful and used only one bone meal, that is the difference. You'll see it's a little bit fatter. And it wasn't actually done. So if I grab a few bits... Oh, okay. There we go. All the paper. So, yeah, that's that taken care of. We won't need any paper for a while. Yes, I could have just done it with sugarcane, but that is so much more fun. And that is a Machinist workbench. Doesn't require power. What it will do is encode blueprints. Schematics, sorry. Which is good. It's going to work with some toys. Next we need a cyclic assembler. I'm not even going to go through the pain of making this fucker resonant, because it just isn't worth it. Although it's determined to use that resonant thing. The problem is I don't want it to leech that much power. Let's make one of those and try and persuade it to use that. It's complaining that we don't have copper. Which we do, just the wrong type. Put this in and you'll see just how fast it goes with that pyrotheum. Yeah, I think it's time. So, copper's done. Now, I'm going to quickly do a thing. I need... not those. I need that. I need... for the love of God. We got tons of redstone. Bang it in. Pair of those. Pair of those. Pretty simple. And, obviously, of those. Ah, crap. And a pair of those. Now, we are going to rewire this system. What we're going to do is put an item duct there with ignored and a chest. Then we're going to put fluid duct there and a fluid duct there with levers. And I do actually need another pair of those. So we'll deal with this ever so quickly. Something I would normally have done a long time ago. Now you'll see these are currently off. But bad idea. Fuck it. Let's stop. Alright, it's just gonna go forever. That's fine. I've made my peace with it. We'll need Electrum in some form anyway. It does need one more adding to get it all out of its system. It's fine. I've got one lying around. There we go. It's officially given up. It's run out of Electrum. Yes, the smeltery is semi-automated. Very, very semi-automated. By the way, I did say this would be a longer episode. So this cyclic assembler we will pop here for now. And we'll kill its sides. Now this takes schematics, obviously, as I have alluded to. Alright. I can do some of this now. Let's get going. Okay. And start with El Miro. There we go. Start plankifying some of this. What am I doing? What am I doing? Ooh. That is 128 solar panel 1. Which completes the quest. We needed 1. Yay! Now where it belongs. Now these, if you remember, it takes... Sorry, I'm shuffling around a moment. If you remember, because this is a long recording session, it takes 8 to make a solar panel 2. I have enough for a bunch. Let's see what we can do. Plow you. And you. That's half of them. I can't count, it seems. Alright, it's annoying me. I'm taking the autocrafter out. Go in there. Don't want to see your ugly face again. So, yeah. Out come another 8 solar panel 2s. That puts us at 16. Now. Gucks. Yeah. Good spelling, Mr. Future. Good job. Nobody saw anything. Solar panel 3s require 4 of those. Easy. Needs 3 photovoltaic cells, which is a mirror and a lapis. I need 12 mirrors. Means I need... No. Yes. Once again, I can't maths. We need that extra bit of sand. I need some lapis. And we take this over to the induction smelter. A required machine for this mod. And out pop photovoltaic cell 1s. These do get more and more prohibitively expensive until you need blaze rods for the 4s. Liquid glowstone for the 3s. Only clay for the 2s, that's not quite as bad. I see that it's completely drained of power again. Not to worry. Moving swiftly on, we need leadstone and a shite. These are just pains in the balls. Yeah, I kind of figured I'd run out of lead at some point. Running out of glass, I did not bank on. Oh well. You take that, and I will take that. Do I have a full... Huh. I goofed, apparently. Okay, there we go. Now, if we set all this up. There's 2 of them. And the induction smelter hasn't been particularly forthcoming. So, let's tease this a little. It is currently night. This is a problem. It is, however, not a terminal problem. Because we have the power to fix it. Gonna sleep by the fire. Make it day. And because it is daytime, my solar panels will turn back on. There we go, look. Generating beautifully. All three of them. Just gonna get the rest of this done. Now, while I've got it open, if you look here, there are upgrades. On solar panels. Very, very expensive stuff. But we will be looking at them. How much was it? 8%. It's not much, but when you've stacked that 8 times... Alright, here are the panels. And you'll notice that this is going full pelt and gaining energy. At this point. It's using its full 400 RF per tick. The flux duct is filling up. And, yeah. Energy problems are a thing of the past. Isn't it beautiful? So we are going to wait and finish that before we're done. So, next up. Good, my tank is nice and full. I'm going to show you why we put it here. Here we are. Resonant portable tank. Let's pull that out. You'll see this is having absolutely no trouble whatsoever. Beep. All the water we're ever going to need. Now the good thing about this cyclic assembler, it has a liquid tank. If I pop this down and grab a bucket, pop one of those in, you'll see there's a recipe here for 4 fresh water. This is a thing I want to do. The good thing is, as you are hopefully about to see, this is the point where I take the piss, by the way. I'm going to pull out a cache we made a few episodes ago for the output. Gonna plug in that. We're going to pick up the tank. Bonk it there. Put it onto output mode. But nothing's happening. Kind of is. Holy crap. The glass is nearly done, guys. Telling me impressed. So it's going to blitz through this water, turning it into fresh water. Now if I take this and grab a pot, that's going to make salt. Salt plus water plus the flour we have downstairs, he says, with a sense of eternal optimism. Yeah, no, I don't have mayo. 1 second, and up. Firing. Cool. The good thing is this Machinist workbench does work very much like a crafting table, if I ask it politely. There we go. 23 dough. Let that get absorbed by the furnace. And it's bread. See what it can be used for. Something simple, I think. Ah, good. My bad. A slightly different noise than you normally hear from my phone. Pot. Screw it. Nah, we'll leave it. Anyway, all the glass is done, so let's finish off stuff over here. I really grab all of that? I must have done, because I think it divides... No, it doesn't divide by 3. Hold on. Something's gone screwy. I don't know exactly what. Maybe I just screwed up. Let's go do what we can with this. Alright. Recipe. Spam. Recipe. Spam. Recipe. Spam. Come with me if you want to live. We've evidently miscalculated somewhere along the line. Usage, spam, recipe, spam. Problem is I don't entirely know where. Which is very frustrating for me. Anyway, that will make the last of those. We'll make another of those. You know what, I'm probably happy at that. I reckon that's probably going to be enough, personally. Just my personal opinion. So, let's do the magic. We need 4 of those. Bother. Twelve more photovoltaic cells. Means lapis. It is slowing down a little, or it will be very soon, because although it is full, and the cells are nice and full, which means we do have a good buffer. Anyway, that's what I needed. Let's journey over here. Make a crap ton of mirrors. We didn't need that many, but I know what I'll do. And yes, we are very, 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 very late into the episode now. So we are going to finish off after I've made these solar cells and pick back up tomorrow with another long form episode. I do rather hope you're enjoying the longer episodes, in lieu of a second game, because we finished it. Okay, now there are 10 solar panel 3s here. Ooh, and our first harvest. Essence Berries gives you experience. Pretty simple. All of that generation it's capable of. 1,280 RF a tick. No fuel, no nothing. And on that note, guys, I am going to call it a day. I have been Future Force 14. This has been Agrarian Skies 2. I thank you very, very, very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye bye for now.